bringing together guilty and pleasures. And what do you always get? Why the hell do you like that? There's a well-known notion that everyone has a guilty pleasure for something out there, and some of them are really out there. According to the Oxford Dictionary, a guilty pleasure is something such as film, television program, or a piece of music that one enjoys despite feeling it is not generally held to high regards. So let's talk about guilty pleasures. Depending on what time period it is, what is socially acceptable, and the group of people you hang out with, guilty pleasures vary from year to year, from decade to decade, and so on and so forth. For example, BackStreet Boys didn't used to be a guilty pleasure. They were just generally held to high regard as something that was socially acceptable to listen to. Weird, I know. Guilty pleasures can depend on the group of people you hang out with as well. Take me, for example, in high school. I hung out with like the darker kids, the artsy kids, and all that. So my innate love of the 60s fashion and the monkeys and everything happy for no reason happy was kind of a guilty pleasure. I'm lucky now to have a group of people that we don't really have that many guilty pleasures because we all listen to kitschy things and watch kitschy things just cause. It can be a normal occurrence that at our parties we sing BackStreet Boys and the Pokemon theme song. But with that said, here are my top 5 guilty pleasures. Number 1. Better redneck and eyes. Okay, this is a Honey Boo Boo catchphrase, and honestly, I don't even watch Honey Boo Boo. I just love this saying, and I have no real reason to. It's just hilarious. Two. The reason in which I know the saying, you better redneckinize, would be my second guilty pleasure, and that is the channel TLC. I don't watch Honey Boo Boo, but I do watch Say Yes to the Dress, Say Yes to the Dress Atlanta, 4 Weddings, Toddlers and Tiaras, just all that ridiculous shit that is really bad for your brain. It's disgusting, it's horrible to watch, probably takes back the feminist movement, it's horrible, it tells parenting from like a disgusting angle, but oh my god, is it hilarious to watch. Number 3. Well, I'm in a group of friends that I can openly like the 60s, 80s, and 90s and all their music and all their crap. But I have to say my guilty pleasure from this has to be the one 90s singer that I probably know every song to off by heart. I probably even know the ones that aren't that popular. And I even love the horrible, disgusting, horrible movie. Britney Spears! Like, how can you not love her? I love her music. Oh my god, Lucky is one of my favorite songs by her. I don't even think people remember it anymore. And Crossroads, come on, that was so badly done that it was good. 4. Talking about bad movies put out by pop stars, Spice World. Really, Spice World. There's no plot. There's like 500 million subplots. Characters are not well rounded. They're stereotypes of themselves, which I found hilarious. And honestly, I own this movie. It's just, I don't know. It's just hilarious to watch. It's so bad. Number 5, oddly enough, would be fashion. I know it's usually not a guilty pleasure for women because it's a feminine thing that we are expected to have a unnecessary high regard for all things fashion and lovely and shoes and clothing and makeup and such. But I have a group of friends that is generally an understanding about girliness that we're not. So for my love of fashion and all things externally girly is kind of a guilty pleasure for myself with my group of friends. We are in a society where we are expected to keep up with the Joneses. Not only that, but we have to keep in with our gender-specific areas. So with all this said, knowing what's hip and new and what is expected to be loved by your gender is very important when it comes to guilty pleasures. If we stay within these boundaries, we are staying in what is acceptable from our society. And that is where we deviate all the time. Because really, no one really loves modern, current music more than the age group between 11 and 15. Because really, that's who it's all marketed for. So everything else is somewhat of a guilty pleasure. But anywho, things go on and we digress and love things that no one really loves except everyone secretly loves? Like I said before, everyone has a guilty pleasure. So just let everyone know what it is and get it out there and be weird with it. Be weird and quirky. Everyone loves the weird and quirky people, as Zoe Deschanel. She made a career out of it. So everyone of the world, just roll down your windows and blare your Britney Spears, because secretly, everyone will thank you. Hi again, end screen bubble. I'm going to ask all you people watching in the comments down below, let me know what your guilty pleasure is. Let's get them out there. They're not so guilty. Everyone loves what you love. Bet you most of these are going to derive from the 80s or 90s.